Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Today I'll be giving y'all the best dunk packages for all builds in NBA 2K25. Now, man, this ranges from, low dunkers to high dunkers. I got like just about every dunk package that y'all need in order to not get blocked and, to make most of your dunks and get contact dunks. So I'm not finna give y'all any like type of clips before, I give you the dunk packages. If y'all do want to see me dunk, just go to any of my YouTube channels or YouTube videos where y'all see like dunking builds like Wemby, Shaq, Blake Griffin, Anthony Edwards, and more and stuff like that. But all I want in this video is 15 likes and for y'all boys to subscribe to the YouTube channel. But without further ado, let's dive right into the best dunk packages. So I'm going to start off with the dunk package you would have for like guards or small forwards or anything. Now this one can get some big man dunk packages, but I'm going to skip over the standing dunk part of this. But you still got 4 dunk packages. These was throughout my 60 to 99 overall Blake Griffin video. So if I want that, just look at it on my channel. But best in general is a dunk package, right? These are the dunk packages right here that will not get you blocked. Trust me, bro. It's all not basic, but it's fast, athletic, and out the way, if that makes sense. But I'm gonna go ahead and start off with 2-foot moving dunks. So first up on the 2-foot moving dunks, we got NBA dunks. So we're going with athletic one-handers off 2. Now this one you jump very high. The athletic handers off 1, that one is great as well. But all you need is a driver dunk of 70 for this one with a vertical of 50. And you see I have a 99 driver dunk with a 90 vert. So I got a whole bunch, but you jump real high on this one. And honestly, you don't even have to hold the in-law still. I think you just hold square for this one. But yeah, athletic one-handers off 2 is a great one to use. Now next up, what I have is the Tomahawks 2-foot moving dunks. You need to have on athletic front Tomahawks. You see this one just like athletic off 2, but it's quicker, it's faster, you jump higher, but you do need a higher driver dunk. So for this one, you need a driver dunk of 90 with a vertical of 70. But you see, you can leap with this one. Like this one, you can leap far, and it is great for my 6'9" build, and it is great for guards as well. So that is a great one to use. Next up for the reverses, we have on 3 reverses, right? Like I said, I'm using the ones that won't get you blocked and are quick or whatever. Baseline reverses off 2. This one is a great one to use. Now I barely get these ones, but it's a great one to use because it's like handy. You do 2 hands and it's harder to block these ones. So all you need is a drive dunk of 75 with the vertical of 55 for this one. So this is baseline reverses off 2. Now windmill baseline reverses, right? You need a drive dunk of 80 for this one with a vertical of 60. Now it's a slight chance you get blocked in this one, but these are quick. And usually only times I get these ones is when like people aren't really like in my way, if that makes sense. So this one need a drive dunk of 84 with the vertical of 60. Next up, we have clutch baseline reverses. So this one you need a drive dunk of 80 with a vertical of 60 as well. Now this one's a bit slower, but it's more secure, if that makes sense. So this one is kind of like it got some of the baseline reverses off 2 in there, but yeah, that is a great one to use as well. So next up, what we have now for the windmills, y'all could put on side windmills because it's a great one, but if I was y'all, I don't know, it looks good, but I feel like I'm gonna get blocked easy, so I don't even like worry about this one. So if I was y'all, I wouldn't put this one on. But anyways, down here for the dunks, of course, going to put contact dunks on. As long as you can unlock them, just put them on. Now I can't get small because I'm not under 6'5", but look, I do have them on for my Anthony Edwards build. But anyways, like I was saying, for elite contact dunks off 2, you need a drive dunk of 96 for this one with a vertical of 82. It's not really so much to say about it. It's a contact dunk, but yeah, you wouldn't have all contact dunks on. And then for the crowd, like I was saying, and then for the pro ones, you need a drive dunk of 87 with the vertical of 75. Now this one is basic. I had these ones on my Wemby build, but it comes in handy. And it's honestly a whole bunch of flashy ones in this. I get windmills in this one, windmill contact dunks in this one, but yeah, drive dunk of 87 with a vertical of 75 for this one. Now moving on to 1-foot moving dunks, bro. I'm gonna start with contact dunks to get out the way. All you need is the 89 driver dunk with the vertical of 78 for this one. This one works good as well. For the next one, elite contact dunks off 1, you need a drive dunk of 99 for this one with a vertical of 90. Now you be leaping on this one, right? And some of this stuff is kind of like you wouldn't really expect none of these dunks to happen, but yes, these dunks be happening, but you be jumping, I promise y'all that. So if y'all want them contact dunks, you need my stats, and honestly, I don't really know if y'all want to sacrifice y'all build like that, but it's up to y'all. Now with the city dunks, I don't use none of these because all of them I be getting blocked on them. Unless I'm on like Aaron Gordon dunk package, I don't really be doing nothing like that. But anyways, let's move on to the dunk packages for the NBA dunks on 1-foot moving dunks. So going to athletic one-handers off 1, of course, you need a drive dunk of 75 for this one, a vertical of 55. Like I was saying, you jump high on this one. It's not as quick, but you do jump high on this one. All you gotta do is just hold square in R2, and it activates this dunk package. Now, next up, we have double clutches. Only got side clutches off 1 for this one, the drive dunk of 92 with the vertical of 75. I'm not tripping, you get this at starter 3, but look, that's what you get right there. And this was a great one to use on 24 if I wasn't tripping. Yeah, this was a great one. You got like fast ones, then you got slow ones, but the fast ones work crazy. So double clutch side clutches off 1 is a great one to use. Now next up in this row is quick drops off 1. All you need is a drop dunk of 80 and a vertical of 60 for this one, but Remember in 23, these was the best dunk packages, but it's really not the same because it's not like you put the ball in front of you no more, but it's still something slight to use. All you gotta do is hold square and R2 once again, so that's a good one to activate. Now next up on the bottom row, we have reverses. So only got baseline reverses off one on. These ones are slow, but you know they're more efficient and you don't really get blocked like that. Now that one that you just seen, you might get blocked on it, but 9 times out of 10, nobody really jumping at you for that one because they don't think it's gonna go up. But baseline reverses off one is a great one to use. Now next up for the tomahawks, which is my favorite part. First, I got on straight arm tomahawks with the 95 driving dunk and a vertical of 80. This one is a great one because it's out in front of you and you don't like bring the ball out to the side, you know, where it's like harder for you to get blocked and stuff like that. So this one is a great one to use. So if y'all can't get it, I suggest y'all to put that on. For the cop back tomahawks, you need to drop dunk a 94 for this one with a vertical of 75. You do bring this ball out more, but it's fast as well, so you don't really got to trip that much. Uber athletic, this is when you bring the ball out, you don't want this one. This is an example of what you do not want because it looks all good, but it's easier for you to get blocked. So I suggest y'all not to have this one on. Now next up, let me see. That's actually it for this row. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next slide. Now, like I said, I'm not gonna go to the you know, the big man dunks yet. I'm gonna just change my Woomy build for that one. But for this the signature dunks, I have on first Giannis. Giannis, you need a drive dunk at 75. I'm a stand dunk at 75, a drive dunk at 73, vertical of 50, and height at least 6'5" to 6'9". So you know, or height at least 6'5". So I have this one on. This one isn't for guards, but you know, it's a great one to use. Now I'm gonna go ahead and move on to some like find some stuff that's like for guards that you should use. Now LeBron is a great one, but you know, 6'5". Russell Westbrook, this is a great one right here. So you have a driving dunk of 93 with the vertical of 80, and it has to be under the height of 6'10" right here. This one is great, especially the two-handers that you get on this one is quick and it's fast and it's flashy at the same time and it's harder to block. And that's the reason why this driving dunk is so like hard to get. So I'm telling y'all, this is a great one right here. Next up, we have on the alley-oop. So of course, y'all can unlock all the alley-oops. You need to put all of them on. Now, the flashiest one that you will get is the Zion Wilson. We need a driving dunk of 87 with the vertical of 64, but the requirements are low, so I suggest y'all to put them off if y'all can. But for the elite, you need a driving dunk of 85 with the vertical of 60 for this one. These are great and quick. Pro, honestly, it's for like if you like standing still, as you can see right here. So pro alley-oops need a driving dunk of 70 for this one with a vertical of 30. So this one is just something slight. Now with the city alley-oops, I put none of them on. I did have them on, but I recognize they look flashier, but they kind of interrupt your you know, your alley-oops and you can get blocked easier. So I suggest y'all not to have them on. But contact alley-oops, you can get any of them, put all of them on, as many as you can. Now I got on pro contact alley-oops for this one and elite contact alley-oops. And then if you can get small contact dunks for guards, you need to put that one on. But elite contact alley-oops need to drop dunk of 92 for with a vertical of 80. You know, that one is great. And then for contact alley-oops, you need to drop dunk of 84 for with the vertical of 70, and that one is great as well. Now I do have two center builds. I have one that's 7'1" and one that's 7 foot, so regardless they're tall. But I'm gonna start with the standard dunks, which we have not gotten to for the other ones because it was just, like those dunk packages was for guards. But anyways, we have one-handers under the basket regular and two-handers as well. So for the one-handers, you need a 45 standard dunk, and for the two-handers, you need a 40 standard dunk. Now, these ones are slow and whatever, but I put them on because I want as many dunks as possible when it comes to standard dunks because you need them all in order for you to unlock some animations. Next up, I have on rim pulls. So I got pro under basket rim pulls, which you need a standard dunk of 65 for, and then elite basket rim pulls, which you need a standard dunk of 74. So the big man part of this video isn't really gonna be that long, but anyways, one-hander under basket athletic and two-hander athletic. These are the ones that you really want right here. So you need a standard dunk of 80 for this one, and then for the one hand, you need a standard dunk of 85 for it. And then we have elite and pro standard big. So for the pro ones, you need a standard dunk of 80 with a vertical of 64. It had to at least be 6'10". These ones are great. You see, you know, you dunk perfectly fine with them. And then for the elite big man contact dunks, you need a standard dunk of 94 with a vertical of 70. It had to be at least 6'10". So these ones are great. Now, only else I'm gonna just like do for this video is like the signature dunk patch. So Giannis is a great one to use while they went through them requirements. Dwight Howard, you need a standing dunk of 75 for with the vertical, or a driving dunk of 65 and a vertical of 50. Had to be at least 6'10", so that one is great to use. LeBron James is great for big man if you can unlock it as well. So you need a standing dunk of 40, driving dunk of 84, vertical of 64. It had to be at least 6'5". Next up, we got on Shaquille O'Neal, which is, well, I don't really know if it's great, but honestly, I use it because I want as many dunks, like I said. So you need a standing dunk of 84 with a driving dunk of 55, a vertical of 50. It had to be at least 6'10". And then Ben Simmons. Now, Karl Anthony Towns is a little slow on the end, but I don't use that one. So Ben Simmons, this is a great one for standing dunks. You need a dunk of 65 for, a drive dunk of 75, a vertical of 45, and had to at least be 6'5". So that's a great one to use as well. Now for the alley-oops on this build, of course, going to put on pro elite Zion Williamson. We already went through like the requirements for it. Put on pro For the big man contact alley-oop package, you need a stand dunk of 85 for it, the driving dunk of 74. Have to have a vertical of 60 and have to be at least 6'10", so that's what I have for the alley-oops. When it comes to 2-foot moving dunks for my big man, I got a rim grazers off 2. With this one, you need a driving dunk of 36 for this one. Next up, I have on athletic one-handers off 2, which I got for the other one, so a driving dunk of 70 and a vertical of 50 for this one. For the tomahawks, this time for the 2-foot moving dunks, you need on leaner slam. So with the leaner slam one, this is great for big men because you know you're taller than usual, so you could jump higher. All you need is a driving dunk of 80 for this one with a vertical of 60. And then next up, we have on reverse. We already done like the reversing and stuff. I do have on front windmills for this one. I do get blocked typically on this one, but like I don't know why I still have them, but I got front windmills on. You need a driving dunk of 85 with the vertical of 65 for this one. And then we already went through like the contact dunks for it. For the 1-foot moving dunks, rim grazers off 1. Of course, you need a driving dunk of 36 for this one. Then I have on the athletic once again, 75 driving up with the vertical of 55. Quick drops off 1. You need a driving dunk of 80 for this one with a vertical of 60. This is great for big men because, mind you, like I said, you're taller than others, so it's going to be easy for you to dunk these type of stuff. But then we got on brace line versus off 1 like we already had on. So a driving dunk of 80 with a vertical of 60 for that one. And I have on windmills off 1. Need a driving dunk of 85 with the vertical of 65 for this one. I get this one typically, but this one is great for big men, not for really guards though. But yeah, it's great for big men. So that's what I do have for the big man dunk packages. So that was it for the best dunk packages for all builds from like guards to 6'5" to 6'9" to big men. So all I want in this video is 15 likes and for y'all boys to subscribe to the YouTube channel. But man, I'll see y'all next video.